Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Brian Shields. For the first time this year, 4 tropical waves on the move, but I do not expect any development out of these 4 tropical waves. I do want to get into one spot that I do see some development of in the Atlantic as we go over the next few days. That's closer to the United States. But here's the first tropical wave of the season. Let me show you how they're lining up. So we've got 4 tropical waves. This one came off over a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago, and you see it here very close to Guyana and Suriname. This one, not a lot with it. This one either. This one coming off looks kind of robust. There's a lot to it, but once it gets out here, it fights a lot of wind shear and it kind of falls apart some. But again, this is a sign that we're transitioning into that true wet season. Now, as this one moves in, it's not going to be this big blob of rain. Okay, so we are getting a tropical wave entering the Caribbean, but again, this one doesn't have a lot of moisture with it. There's not a lot of thunderstorm activity with it, but I want to dive into how it will increase the chance of rain for some of us. Then up here, a very broad spin, and we've been talking about this together for weeks. This could develop. This is bringing some heavier rain to the northern Bahamas and parts of the central Bahamas and eventually over toward Bermuda, and then watching out for some coastal rain, parts of Costa Rica, over toward anywhere from Guatemala and parts of Mexico, especially on the Pacific side, seeing some of that rain. Now this spot highlighted here, here's the Gulf. Here's the Caribbean, and again, not expecting any development from the tropical waves out there. This spot still has a low chance of developing. It could kind of flare up. Also on the Pacific side, a little bit farther out, seeing some areas of rain and storms, but nothing organized. So far, not a whole lot doing on both the Pacific and the Atlantic side this season. Of course, the hurricane season starts May 15th. Already started on the Pacific side. It starts in a few days, June 1st, in the Atlantic Basin, which includes the Caribbean. So watch this with me. Here's Belize, Cayman Islands, Jamaica, Haiti, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, St. Lucia, Barbados. You see this blob here near Guyana and Suriname. That's the first tropical wave of the season about to move in. But watch what happens, unfortunately, because I know we do still need to get the rain in many spots. So as we pull forward, again, this is this afternoon, see St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago. As it approaches, it kind of falls apart. Okay, let me take you out in time. Stop it here. Saturday afternoon. You see not a lot of action with it. That blob falls apart. But as it moves into the Caribbean, it'll kind of kick up a few more scattered showers. Now, Aruba, Curacao, Bonaire are watching us closely. The rain chance is relatively low, as we know, and we've been talking about, but it is a little bit higher than the last few weeks. It has been so hot and so dry in many locations, ABC Islands included. I'm hoping that as this wave moves in, it will at least enhance that chance of rain. And by Sunday, we should at least see a chance of spotty showers, Aruba, Curacao, Bonaire, and then you see on Sunday, by the time we get into Sunday afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago, Dominica, Martinique, Guadeloupe, St. Lucia, Barbados, a better chance of those scattered showers behind that tropical wave. So yes, as that tropical wave moves in, we'll see the rain chance bumping up. Not a ton though, but it will increase some. The rain, Trinidad, Tobago, Guyana, Suriname, and then spotty afternoon storms continue. Jamaica, Cuba, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, U.S. and British Virgin Islands, passing shower, same thing, Antigua and Barbuda, Anguilla, St. Kitts and Nevis, over toward Montserrat and Saba. Now, let me broaden out the picture here for a second, because this here may try to spin up. This is late today, a very small window that this becomes a tropical storm or subtropical storm. Doesn't look like it will do so, but either way, if you hear of anything trying to develop, it's this spot here. It's not those tropical waves I was just showing you. This moisture is going to feed up into the Carolinas. That's South Carolina, North Carolina right now. Rain moving in. In Bermuda, we've been seeing rounds of rain with these systems kind of nearby. So again, a small opportunity for this to develop somewhat tropically as we go through the weekend. You see this is as we get into Saturday evening. Same thing on Sunday. It's going to run out of time really, because again, it needs to be over the water to develop, and that's going to push in and then lift to the north as we get into Sunday. Bermuda, we should be kind of in between systems once we get into our Sunday forecast. So as far as the rain goes, again, today, I'm going to break down some forecasts specifically in a second. Today in the Bahamas, we're going to be seeing some rain. Back into the Caribbean, again, this blob here, which contains over 100 millimeters of rain. That's what you'd get if we were over there. That's over 4 inches of rain. That's with that first tropical wave. But some of that will get close to Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, and Suriname. Again, this is a 2-day rain total. It should be clear. This is through tomorrow night. So Trinidad and Tobago, as we go through the weekend, that rain chance gets higher, and we will get some spots getting 50 50 millimeters of rain or 2 inches of rain or more. Right on the edge of it, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, ABC Islands. I hope we get something right now. If we do, 25 millimeters of rain. And then let me swing back here as we work our way from the Dominican Republic, Haiti, Jamaica, scattered showers and storms that could dump a quick 50 millimeters to 75 millimeters of rain, but still way too dry, really, from the Cayman Islands back into western Cuba, Mexico, Belize, passing shower chance. The better chance, as I mentioned earlier, Guatemala, El Salvador, Mexico side on the Pacific side stuff, Nicaragua, better chance of rain. And again, back through Costa Rica, Panama, and Colombia. So Belize today, rain chance is not too high today and through the weekend. A 20 to 30% chance of a shower. Working our way through the weekend in Jamaica, 40 to 50% chance of scattered showers and storms. Mainly afternoon and evening variety. And again, not for all of us. They'll be scattered about. Swinging back through the Bahamas. Now, of course, we're dealing with about 700 islands, generally north to south. Northern sections of the Bahamas today. So, say by Nassau, a better chance of rain, a high chance of rain. Rain chance overall through the Bahamas going down. But again, favoring the northern and central zones today for some of that rain. Puerto Rico, scattered about, just like I was showing you in Jamaica. 40 to 50% chance of scattered showers and storms. And Aruba, the rain chance is low. But again, we've been dealing with the rain chance in the dry season of 0 to about 5% a lot of times. I'll take 20%, but we definitely need more. But a 20, 30% chance of a shower as we go over the next couple days. Keep me posted in the comments. Now, St. Lucia, as that tropical wave moves in, as I mentioned, it's not going to be a huge blob of rain, but that rain chance ticks up a little bit. St. Lucia and Barbados, about a 40% chance. And then we swing back through Trinidad and Tobago, and you see it ticking up by Sunday, a 70% chance of rain, and then even more rain as we swing down through Guyana and Suriname. You see that rain chance going up to 70% tomorrow, and that's the same thing in Suriname, 70, 80% chance of rain through the weekend, Guyana and Suriname. Now, if that little system off the Carolinas, near the United States, off the coast of the United States, gets a name, the first name on the list is Arlene, and then there's Brett, Cindy, Don, Emily, Franklin, and Gert, and then we go forward. Again, it doesn't look like it's going to get a name, just kind of keeping an eye on that, but Arlene is the first name on the list. So watching these tropical waves now starting to enter the Caribbean, that is going to shift the pattern, and then as we go forward in the hurricane season, we will start to see some of them develop. My promise to you is that I'll be on top of it for you. And again, thank you for sharing this channel. Northern Bahamas on the wet side today, watching that possibility of a spin up near the southeastern United States, and then wave after wave now at this point going forward, marching across the Atlantic. They'll vary in intensity. 4 tropical waves out there right now. None of those will develop. Hurricane season starts on June 1st. So it is getting busy. I will keep you posted. Until I see you again, I hope you have a good rest of your day.